Test 1 2, test 1 2. Is this thing on? This thing on? Of course it is. Super Smash Galaxy 2. We are going to get started here with doubles for today. I mean, we already had an amazing event last night there. Big shout out to Pika going ahead there and hosting it up and streaming. Last night's was it random singles? And then I mean, I know that there's a DQ and grands, but I'm pretty sure that you all had a lot of fun. Looked like a lot of people really been enjoying some of these side events. And you know, Super Smash Galaxy last year was super hype. And we're still going to continue it on once again this year, and we're going to continue. We had items actually still going on at Fusion Stream right now if you guys want to go and check that out. Yo, what's going on, Ripe? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We do have Kodra here online. We got our first match ready to go. I'm looking at this bracket for doubles. Man, is it going to be hype. It's looking fantastic. There's going to be a lot of intense battles, and I know the doubles connoisseurs are all out to play. You know, we have Mabel. You know that homie's notorious for double brackets, and it's going to be interesting to see. Obviously, SGK with Kiwi, those two, they also love their doubles tournaments, and they're going to be heavy contenders here for today's tournament, or tonight's tournament, sorry. And then we got the big main event tomorrow. Singles coming up at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to go on throughout the whole day, and I do just want to give some big shout outs. Now, this prize pool, this whole community tournament, this is a community. This is people going and putting in some work together. They've been going, you know, myself, I've contributed, Pika contributed, Fusion dropping mad monies, and then we have our one and only sponsor, Red Bull, giving us wings. You know it, and I'm ready here for today, tonight, and tomorrow. Look, my whole fridge is stacked. We are gonna get through it, giving us all some wings. Top 8 placing Canadians in each event are also going to be receiving some Red Bull products in the mail. So if you see a DM from me, don't worry about it. I'm not trying to dox you. I'm trying to get you some free Red Bull. So make sure to go ahead and do so. Oh, let's go, Fusion. Thank you so much for the raid. Looks like that must mean that the items tournament has come to its conclusion. So without further ado, looks like for tonight, I mean for now, I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to Kodra. He's going to run it solo just a little bit. Jockey Lou will be coming in very, very shortly. And of course, your host, myself. Oh, yo, someone's using my email. That's my face. That's my face. Yo, since you dropped that hydrate, yo, why don't we take the first sip of our Red Bull of the night? And without further ado, let's give it to Kodra. Go ahead, Kodra. All you.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back once again. You know what time it is. It's doubles. It's Super Smash Galaxy 2. We're coming at you with the hypest doubles content, at least of the day, if not the week, if not the month, if not the last 2 months, if not the year. Let's get it underway. Game 1, round 1. We're going to get in Beast Mode Paul and Slushy V1. Very renowned players. Beast Mode, of course, known for that pragmatic hero that he kills it with all the time. Slushy, if I'm not mistaken, being a Bowser Jr. extraordinaire versus Alakazam 98 and Yellow smiley face. Don't completely know who they mean, but I'm sure that they are just as lit. So here we go. Let's get on into it. My face has been distorting all day. Don't really know what's up with that. Either way, we're gonna have some good doubles action. Yeah, so it's just gonna be me right now. We're waiting on Jockey to get everything set up. They're just gonna take a few minutes. You know, it's just how this goes sometimes. Let's get on into it here. That should fix it. That should fix the time. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, I want to talk about game plans here. So, Bowser Jr. hero. And what we expect to see. Hey, there he is. What's going on, Jockey? Was just telling the good folks about the tournament. Kind of. How about, how you feeling about this doubles tournament today, brother?
I have wanted to run a doubles turn myself because I love doubles. Doubles looks like so much fun. It is so chaotic, but with the right players, I do think it could be an absolute show. We saw earlier this week, I believe, we saw Mars and Light teamed up, and they did some excellent stuff. So I'm excited to see what some of our online players here can do.
Oh yeah, definitely. There we go. Mic should be fixed. So sorry about all that. Didn't realize my microphone default going to what's it called?
Your camera.
Yeah, which as I'm sure you can imagine, sucks. But now we're back here, and we are back here with this sick doubles action. So let's, without further ado, players have all pressed A. Let's get into the commentary. Game number 1, folks.
gotta open a bracket. Hold on. Here we're gonna be seeing DK and Hero versus PT and Lemmy, I want to say, which is definitely an interesting pick. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen because, well, Lenny Bowser Jr., I should say, is pretty havoc filled with explosives and cannonballs. That cannonball might be hitting quite a bit as well. It's said to be a very hard move to hit in general. But you can see they're already starting their own edge guards, and the DK's having a very hard time against PT. But
Yeah.
against doubles, we can go any way. Let's be honest. Like, we could be a complete deficit. The DK might just suddenly win.
Yeah, no, right now, I mean, when you look at these matchups, right, it becomes interesting. But right now, it looks like everyone's faring quite decently enough. But I earlier said I thought Slushy would be the Bowser Jr. They're not. Clearly, you can see Yellow is on Bowser Jr., which, a bit of a different pick there. But either way, Donkey Kong is also pretty good in doubles. Big aerials, big aerial mobility. You can cover your teammate pretty well, and you can also crit the enemy really well. That's Beast Mode Paul. That's what Hero does. That's the kill. As well, Slushy picking up the kill on the other end of that platform.
Yeah, just big characters with very bashy moves, great projectiles, just anything you can get started with. And some moments, like earlier, I thought Yellow was going to die off of edgeguard from Slushy, but we saw that, I think it was, like, someone came in and just helped Yellow. I think it was Chef here. And he helped Yellow recover, and that just helped out a lot. And just reversed the situation completely. Like, you can see the small moments in doubles just completely turn the tides. And it's hard to focus on what in general. All I see is Monkey, and I'm like, ooh.
Test. Perfect, I can't hear myself anymore. Alright.
Nice.
For that whole time I hear myself, but now all I can hear is sick gameplay. It's like music to my ears, but it's not to my ears, it's to my eyes and to my understandings and brains. But right now, Beast Mode Paul, understanding, this is how I edgeguard Pokemon Trainer, this is how... Yeah, that's how you kill a Pokemon. That's it.
It is Beast Mode versus Yellow right now. Or Beast Mode and Slushy versus Yellow right now. This is not looking great.
Definitely
Both players on the red team just pretty much new socks.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, especially like you look at the percent differences, as well as the fact that Beast Mode Paul still has one stock and one stock extra, unlike Yellow. Oh my god, that down air, that is going to catch him, man. He knew exactly, you're going to side B here, you're going to fall right into my arms, you are going to die. Amazing stuff. Beast Mode Paul and Slushy showing why they are known as amazing singles players and why they are a threat as doubles teams. You love to see it. All right. Also, how does audio sound now, everybody? Please.
Audio sounds perfectly fine.
Okay.
a little echoey, but still completely manageable.
All right. Perfect.
Man, I was hoping to see some like team names, but appears there are not any.
Audio's better now. All right. Perfect. But yeah, so Beast Mode Paul Slushy starting it off dynamic. Oh, great. Okay, no, it's good now. Starting it off dynamically with what they bring to the table every time they step into that ring. Now, the question is, Alakazam 98, Yellow, what are you guys going to do to turn this around? There's a lot of different strategies that we saw Beast Mode Paul and Slushy utilizing. They wanted to kind of turn it into a singles arena where one person would corner pressure the other, where one person on the red team would corner pressure the person on blue team, and that just happened twice on both ends of the stage. So, if they can find ways to have a more team synergy, stay in the center stage, they might have a better fighting chance against Beast Mode Paul and Slushy. Alakazam 98 Yellow, the floor is yours. Let's see what you guys are able to do here.
Like adjusting my camera, so I want the best angle. I'm actually doing it without the beanie or the cam this time, so...
That's interesting. We are seeing a complete character switch. Like, complete. No one is playing this, or no one on the yellow team, excuse me, or the red team, frick. Well, no one on the red team is playing the same character. Instead, we've got Yellow rocking the K-Roll, and Alakazam rocking the Pythra. Probably the most Alakazam-like character in this game, so fair enough. And you can already see it's working a little bit better. An early big lead for the red team here with that 69 nice percentage lead against Slushy, but Slushy, he's playing Donkey Kong. And if there's one thing that I've learned from watching Void's YouTube content, it's that Mithra against DK. It's
not a good time.
It's a very polarizing matchup, to say the very least.
You know, we can soon see the sides completely change on who they were fighting. Now we're fighting a strength of Speed Demon fighting off the Pirate just to lose the stock.
Yeah. I mean, usually it's the other way around, right? Like you said. Fun.
Yeah, Hero with being so fast, that's terrifying. Like, it is genuinely a hassle to deal with, but he does not have the frame data to do it with, so Reed, like that forward smash, definitely did the work. And we can actually see Yellow's Crimson K. Rool doing some work right now, but Heavy versus Heavy, we know how this matchup goes, DK versus K. Rool.
Can you imagine if, like, remember early Ultimates, how everyone didn't know how to deal with K. Rool or with DK? What if the meta just stayed like that? Fair enough. But what if the meta just stayed like that? That'd be a timeline, and that would for sure be a timeline. Speaking of timelines right now,
Grand Finals Tweet versus Leo, K. Rool versus DK.
Oh, that would be godlike. But yeah, like, speaking of timelines right now, there's a timeline where Alakazam98 did not just F-Smash with Pyra on that stock and still might be alive today, instead of having to share stock from Yellow. But either way, this is a huge and ginormously difficult deficit for the red team. They are down a full stock, basically. Yeah, one full stock and counting because of that extra credit percent. And it's looking no different than the last game. Like, maybe the character switches fared a little bit better, but the end results can still be the same right now.
You have a kind of mix of recoveries. You have Yellow and Beast mode, both having pretty good recoveries, all things considered. Granted, they are easy to hit, but they are definitely something to work with. But on the other hand, Yellow and Slushy both have characters that have bad recoveries.
Yeah.
All things considered, but
and in the end,
match.
Yeah, that's that. And just like that, Beast Mode Paul, Slushy V1, that's how they win. They are going to get both games in a very dominant and telling 3-stock. Amazing stuff from both players. They're going to advance further on in winners. Alakazam98 as well as Yellow both going to have to dip down to losers. Going to try to make the run, see if those Pyra strats that they had in mind, maybe tweak those a little bit, mess it around a little bit. You can figure it out. Either way, right now, though, we've got more bracket action coming right at you in just 1 second. But yeah, real quick, while we have a little bit of downtime, because God knows it takes a very, very long time to get everyone in for a doubles arena, I want to make some shout-outs. And by some shout-outs, I mean one. Shout-outs to Red Bull. G obviously mentioned Red Bull before, but they are, to reiterate, our sponsor. I'm pretty sure like our sole company sponsor for the event, besides like G, Fusion, Pika, all of them just putting money into the prize pot. Red Bull is there to help us out. They make some really good energy drinks. I can attest. When I I commentated the first one of these, right? Super Smash Galaxy 1. And Red Bull, or no, it was Online Olympus. Either way, they sponsored that event as well. And for that event, they also sent Red Bull to the commentators who were Canadian, such as myself. So I got 4 packs of Red Bull, 2 of which I have drank since then, and I can attest it's a good energy drink. They know what they're doing with their product. And honestly, even if you're one of those lame people who only likes drinking water, and you're still like, okay, I don't think I'm gonna buy it, consider it, because Red Bull doesn't just sponsor ANG related events, or even like Super Smash Galaxy related events, or anything like that, even just Wi-Fi Smash in general. Red Bull, in this very realistically cold era of lack of sponsorship and support from Nintendo, are one of the companies that are consistently in Smash's back. They have always been here to provide money, provide venues, just to help out anyone. So seriously, like, even if you don't enjoy the product, please consider checking them out. Give them some kind of sponsorship. Just say thank you, because they've done so much for us. So we should do a little bit back. Shoutouts to Red Bull. It gives you wings. I know. I flew through my. I flew to work the other day after drinking a Red Bull. It's a great time.
Great set.
Yeah, yeah.
I honestly couldn't have said it better myself. They have been a very long time sponsor of the Smash scene too. So
Long time.
they love gamers. So
They do, man. Yeah, they love gamers, man. They love the FGC. They love all of us, and we owe it. So check out Red Bull for real. We don't really need to say check out Red Bull, but check out Red Bull anyway. They're great at what they do, making energy drinks and sponsoring smaller communities. But yeah, so now it looks like slowly the players are trickling in enough for us to tell you who's playing. We've got Tony Hawk and Lance Stephenson.
Tony Hawk.
Good tags. Good tags. Versus Mabel and Zenkai. Mabel, of course, being the infamous, I shouldn't say infamous, the accredited Dr. Mario main who rocks these Wi-Fi streets, and maybe offline, I don't completely know, and has been just a well-known community player for a while now, as well as Zenkai, who is a contender for best Mewtwo in the world. So, best stock in the world, best potential
Watch out, Waddy.
world. Watch out, Waddy. Best potential Mewtwo in the world, both like mid-tier is maybe, I don't know, range characters teaming up. It works perfectly. They're going to be going in here as I believe probably like a top 4 seed in this doubles tournament, if not top 2. And we're going to get to see their wonderful gameplay. Let's get it.
I'm like looking at myself, keep adjusting my cap. I look weird. I haven't worn a beanie in a while. Oh, Bowser DK, Bowser Monkey.
Oh yeah, this is apparently a heavies matchup. It makes sense because both Doc and what's it called, Mewtwo can die very easily. So heavies makes sense.
And that flame breath immediately coming in.
Yeah,
and
that's a classic.
Tony Hawk just jumping straight over. They're not spending any time. They want to start hitting damage, hitting hard, because heavies like that, they just knock you out.
Exactly, man. It's like he's trying to skate through them. Skate through them. He's trying to skate through them. Get it? You get it? It's skate through them. So you don't get it? Tony Hawk's the skater. I said skate through them. Yeah.
I didn't hear skate.
Gotcha. But anyway, yeah, he's trying to skate through them.
Stop.
Okay. Right now, it looks like it's not actually that bad. They're doing a good job of killing Mabel while leaving Zenkai to just get his damage in here and there. And it's working all right. The stock lead is in their advantage, and now it's massively in their advantage. That early edge guard coming out from the red team, the death of a Mabel below 20%. That is huge for this lead right now. The stock deficit now is around even, but that's huge, especially considering, what one team is more renowned than the other. Like, that's big. This could be a big upset.
Every time I see Bowser Nair, I can't just stop thinking about how my friend wants me to land Bowser Nair footstool.
Oh, yeah?
I keep telling them it's not a thing, and I'm starting to slowly get convinced it's an actual thing.
I believe it. I bet MGK on Twitter could make it work, if he tried.
I want to try and get it myself, not gonna lie. And that is a dead guy. He is gonna have to start taking stocks from Zenkai.
Oh my god!
Especially with that, a whole half stock down. Tony Hawk sitting at 60% and that damage is starting. But like you said, the Bowser pick, it is not that bad because they are big bodies, and both these characters are heavy combo characters, so they can just get a bunch started. However, it is doubles, we gotta keep in mind, so it can get wild.
That's very, very true. I mean, right now, with how you're looking at things, like, the game plan is clear for the red team, but now maybe a little bit less clear. Zenkai's rapid jab doing so enormously high amounts of percent, but, as a result of that, stock deficits is not looking as bad. Blue team doing a good job of cleaning this lead and bringing it up to their favor, leaving only Lance Stephenson left. Tongue twister. Say that 5 times fast, but you can't. And he will have to clutch this out if he is going to bring this back. But he knows what he's going to do. He's going to try to keep the percents with him and Zenkai, even to bring this to a 1v1 and try to get the edge guard on Mabel. It's a good strategy, and it's probably your best bet. but not
Yeah,
at
kind
this
of
rate.
just letting him air dodge, letting him panic a bit so that he could just get things started.
Oh
But he
my
has to
God.
take his time, go back and
Oh,
forth between the
oh.
opponents, and that is not a dead Mewtwo.
No,
So it's
not
darn
there.
close to it. That is a
Oh.
DK sit ledge pressure to roll, and that he will do.
That he
Tony
will
Hawk, the
do.
real one, indeed.
Mhm. Yeah, that is that's the game. Honestly, that was really, really close. Like that was really, really close. Tony Hawk and Lance kept that so close against Mabel and Zenkai, who, if I am not mistaken, are like top, like the top competitors. Maybe not the top, but like yeah,
They're
like
really
the
good.
fourth seed or something. Like they're seated incredibly, incredibly high. So to
Like,
be
these
able
are
to
key
hold your
players
own,
to beat.
yeah, literally the players to beat, other than like Supergirl Kells and I believe what's her name, the Pac-Man, Kiwi. Other than those two, these are the guys that you want to take down, and clearly the heavy game plan works out. All you got to do is just keep on that game plan, maybe tweak a few interactions up, do a few things a little bit more optimally, but other than that, you are killing it. So I think just a few, if they go back to that same stage, it's looking very possible.
Pika says the music is gone.
Wait, Smash Nerd is Pika?
Pretty sure, yeah.
I did not know that. Yeah, so I'm looking eagerly to see what stage Tony Hawk and his buddy Lance are going to go to here, and I say that not to disrespect Lance, but because that's Tony Hawk from Pro Skater. So pretty.
They have a bit of a
figure.
mix-up because Mabel accidentally went red.
Oh, I guess someone will just have to back out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll happen sometimes. That's fine. Oh, 3 of them backed out. Based.
Yeah, Lance was left trying to be like, who do I go?
Like, what do I do? No, Tony, no, Tony,
Now
no.
the title of being Pika. Bruh, I hate how 2 or 3 times I pointed out yeah, Smash Nerd is Pika, and then they're like, wait, he is? I'm like, yeah. I swear, I speak the truth.
That's funny. Alrighty.
Oh, wait, that's anyway, rocking the green team.
Alright, so yeah, here
I
we
personally
go.
like the color green when it comes to the teams.
I think that it helps the Zenkai and Mabel camouflage in the stage, because you see how PS2 is green? It'll help them camouflage. Like if if Team Red just kind of whiffs moves, I wouldn't be surprised. That's all I'm saying. But oh my god! Mabel just...
I was even looking. I was looking at Lance and Zenkai.
Dude, I wasn't looking either, but I know exactly what happened. That was Mabel's revenge from game number 1 when Tony Hawk edge guarded Mabel incredibly effectively. As a result of that, now the big lead is in the favor of Green. Green has figured these guys out, figured out the habits, figured out the spot dodges, everything, and now
Trying to
this
get
lead
Punk off that
big.
back throw too. That is terrifying. They know what they're doing, and it's terrifying.
Yeah, it's very very scary.
I did want to go back on what you said about them blending in. I do have a friend who plays Game & Watch, and every time he played Game & Watch, he had a certain name, and it would be completely blank. He'd use only the spacebar symbol, so it was a completely blank name. Every time he played on the map, he'd always look at the background of the map, or the stage, and he'd be like, okay, that color, and then he chooses the color to try and blend into the map.
Based. That's sick.
We'd be on 95M because we played more casually at that time, and he'd go black Game & Watch and be like, oh no.
Yeah, pretty big advantage. Yeah, speaking of advantage, you can clearly tell this advantage is very, very green. Unlike our planet right now, #save the Earth. Now you see Zenkai looking for that edge guard, but instead, Lance gonna go high, stay away.
And we can see, even though these two characters are heavy hitters, it does not look like these two are very experienced when it comes to their combo game. Granted, they are heavy, but they do have something they can try. And they don't seem to have anything to go for, unlike Mabel and Zenkai, who seem to show some sort of combo.
Yeah, no, DK's got some strings. He's got some strings, that's for sure. Bowser also has decent strings. I think he has a lot of really good 2-hit combos, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, he can land at the 0, landing fair into dash grab into like up throw instead of an aerial. So that's pretty much it.
That?
I know on Pikachu you can land it and get like 50% if you land it with Nair, but that's kind of hard to hit on Wi-Fi.
Also, wow, wait, is that gonna? Oh my God,
that's gonna go.
The pizzazz.
That guy's sitting at a 33 stocks too. That is, oof.
All right, yeah, Green Team wanted to make that statement, baby, and they did. That was an elite game number 2 for Mabel and Zenkai, showing that, yeah, you can get close on us game number 1. You can come, you can have your game plans. We will figure you out, and we will tear you down. That's exactly what they did.
They showed that like they were struggling at the beginning. They just completely wiped the floor. They just stuck up and they were like, nah, we good.
Yeah, we're good, bro. Zenkai, man, being an amazing stock tank there, as well as, having that pizzazz with the Shadow Ball ending. Might have been for style, might have been optimal. I don't know. Only he does. He plays Mewtwo. Either way, my God, was that an ending. What a good set. Mabel and Zenkai showing why they could be contenders to win this whole thing.
PMT17 says they want to see Jaja. Oh, wait, Jaja plus his Lazy Zach. Oof. That'll be quite a match to see. We're seeing those two work together.
That it will, man. That it will. Can't wait. Oh, this is a good one right here. So it looks like next, if I'm reading bracket right here, we're gonna see Waka and Alan Dis versus Dizo Twist and Versatile. So for those who don't know, Versatile, for those of you who weren't tuning into the Fusion stream, Versatile is a beast. This man was doing items with his Sonic against a few different people, but when we saw him, he was running around really well. He had a good usage of items, understood, just use Sonic speed right. Like, he just used it right. And the Zo Twist, don't completely know about him, but Versatile, that guy can run. Versus, of course, Waka and Alan Dis. If you know Wi-Fi, you know these names. Enough said.
I'll be right back. I need to get some water.
Sure.
I would have Red Bull, but I need to get water.
Sure. Yeah, if you know Wi-Fi, you know these guys, man. Like, let me tell you, Alan Dis, a premier offline warrior as well. Very, very good snake. He regularly wins pretty big tournaments, if I'm not mistaken. Don't completely know which. Might be an MSM here, might be maybe Juice Box, but he is pretty unrivaled. He is probably the best Wi-Fi snake, if I'm not wrong. Or maybe it's BR1. I don't know. Either way, they are both so good. And yeah, Alan Dis is what we get to see here. So it's going to be good. As well as Waka. I'm gassing up Alan Dis a lot, but Waka's really good too. This guy, very strong Luigi, uses the purple skin. I don't completely know much about him. All I know is that he's very, very good. Has very nice wins on Wi-Fi. People like Bluxious is the first one that comes to my mind. And it's just nice with it. Like, this guy, besides Kirash and, of course, ANG's former key, rest in peace, he's not dead, he just left the team, is like a contender for best Wi-Fi Luigi, straight up. He has amazingly good results as well. Top 8's Juice Box, if I'm not mistaken, all the good stuff. And yeah, these guys are also a force to be reckoned with, and we're seeing a lot of those. Mabel Zenkai, Alan Dis, Waka, what was the first set commentated again? Trying to remember. That was in the first pool. Hold on, I'm gonna just take a quick peek at bracket here. Beast Mode, Paul, and Slushy. Like, there's so many teams that are just exponential, like, that are just so good. Also, I'm gonna try unplugging my webcam and plugging it back in because it doesn't do this normally. Hold on 1 second. And it is definitely me. Okay, here we go. Oh. But yeah, so we're going to get to see another very, very solid team coming out the woodworks here. Alan Dis and Waka.
Chat. From me to you. Melee is hype. I've been playing Melee. It is
That's
a lot of
weird.
fun. I've had a lot of fun with it.
The
I'm taking the cap
webcam,
back. I'm sweating.
my webcam is currently having some difficulty, so I might be off camera here for a little bit. You're in very good hands with Jockey here.
I control the webcams here. No.
This is quite weird.
I played Smash Flash 2 earlier today. Waluigi's very fun.
Here. Yes, we're just
PMT,
waiting.
I agree. JJ, I think he is the best Wi-Fi Kirby currently. And definitely Rip Kodra. We do not get to see him in his shades.
What is going on right now?
Oh, no clue. Who is on stream right now? I am Jockey Lou, young guru.
No, so you guys are not on stream currently. It will be Waka and Alan Dis versus Dezo, Twist, and Versatile.
Yeah, Slushy, you were the last guys. Can't say Slushy. Also, I will call you Gyro. Thank you, Gyro. Dezo Twist versus Versatile. Dezo Twist and Versatile versus Waka and Alan Dis. Gotta see it for the third time.
Maybe it's in the wrong.
Also, while we have people here, G, I know you're listening. I want you to put up a poll asking if people like doubles, because I like doubles. I love doubles. Doubles is a lot of fun. Now, I want to know a few people that are watching, listening, if you guys like doubles. Because I know some people. I have a good amount of friends that just don't like doubles. I don't even know why. They just don't like it.
All right. Can you hear me right now, Jockey?
I can.
Perfect.
Kodra,
I'm going to.
Very good question right now to you. Do you like doubles?
Yes, I love doubles. It's a good set.
Right.
It's a good mode.
To play as?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm going to refresh. I will be back in just a few minutes here. Carry, brother.
All right. Boys, the plan is... Okay. No. All right, so looking at bracket right now, we are currently, most people are sitting in winners quarterfinals. We're currently waiting on Monty and Fresh versus Classy and Melissa. They're playing their games out. They're going to play Master Kill and Peru. Super Striker and Blue Jay, Aquila and Sylviox are destined to play. Lazy Zach and J-Job versus Mr. Sensei and Demi is also waiting to be played. And Sky J, Johnny versus Beast Mode Paul and Slushy. Already great things I'm watching. Pretty hype. The scuffed mic? Your mic's a little messed up. Okay, there we go.
Do it here.
Every stream I'm on, I'm like bullying G into being like, give me the poll. At least one poll thing. Anyway, Alan Dis rocking Snake and Luigi versus Versatile's Sonic and Dezo's Junior.
Yes, sir. Versatile was a very, very solid Sonic in that items tournament. Showed that he can really run with the best of them, and very solid Sonic player. However, are he and his teammate Dezo in solid enough to stand against Alandis and Waka? These guys are monstrous. I mentioned this before, you know, while you were grabbing your water jockey, but these guys, like, if you know Wi-Fi, you know their names. They don't need an introduction, but I'll give them one anyway. Of course, Juicebox winners, Juicebox top 8ers, best of their contenders for best of their characters on Wi-Fi. A few people, you know, spark that discussion. And just overall really solid. However, it seems Dezo, Twist, and Versatile are also pretty solid themselves. If you look at this, it's actually in Green Team's favor by a decent margin. Alandis is the highest percentage member, and Waka is the one who has the least stocks in the game so far. They are holding their own right now. Of course, Junior being able to use that mini spin dash, and Sonic being spin dash incarnates. They have a good synergy here, that's for sure.
Sonic's just the ball at this point in the game. Like, anytime he's not a ball, he's not winning.
That is the game plan. It's a good ball. What can you say, right? Ooh,
yeah,
down B, not doing it.
You can see,
that
Waka is using down B, trying to like secure some early kills. That is a very hard move to DI if you don't know it. But I'm sure a lot of people do. A lot of people have that experience with Luigi, and actually rocking the Waluigi skin, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, this is the skin that Waka utilizes all the time. I think we know who he wants to be the DLC, or maybe he just likes purple. I don't know. Either way, it's working out really, really well for this green team right now, man. Like, look at this. There was a trade earlier where Dezo was just okay to throw one of their stocks away if it meant killing Alandis. And like that, you know how crazy that is? To be able to do that to a player like Alandis, bro? That's insane. It is very noteworthy, and this upset is looking more and more possible to the point where you wouldn't even think it's an upset by looking at this gameplay right now.
Yeah, Versatile and Dezo. Well, Versa and Des, they both have a very demanding lead, about to take this Luigi's life if he makes any wrong moves right now, and Versa is just waiting their time, but kind of just let Waka just kind of get into stage. Starting to get a bit of a combo, of course. You can't combo in doubles that much. Getting characters like Luigi, unless your opponent, not your opponent, your partner is like forcing the opponent to stay on the backside, you are not getting your combo back.
Definitely. And I mean, like you said,
I was formulating my sentence.
You're fine. It happens. And I mean, like you said, right, you can't really get a huge combo on doubles unless your teammate is Palka. So it's a very interesting choice here, or very smart choice from the green team to rely on these stray Sonic hits into like the 1-2 punches in order to take the stocks and take the games and also take their jumps. There it is. Waka goes down. That was an absolutely crazy stock coming out from the Versatile right now. He killed him at like what, 40? So smart from him. But oh my god, Alandis could take it, getting a little bit eight-brained right now on us, dropping the C4s, dropping the nades in succession, just jumping and then B-reversing and running away and doing the same into the up tilts as well. This is what he has chosen to do. He's just gonna try to run away, get his percents as he can.
Yeah, and both of his opponents sitting at 0%. His explosions might be doing more for him, but also can be used against the big opponents that they're doing. So we can see he's just sitting in shield, just waiting his time, dealing damage slowly. Of course, Snake is very heavy, but so is Junior. So also turning back to the poll real quick, who the hell said garbage? Who did it? Who's the one person?
Yeah, and I mean, you know, what's it called? Theoretically, and like just in terms of the laws of physics. Never mind, physics be damned. That's a hammer.
In
just
terms
like
of physics, that hammer will kill Snake.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, man. That's the green team victory right there. They are going to get game number 1 over a dominant team, and just what? That doesn't happen very often, but it did. green team right now looking primed to make a very good upset. So crazy that like the scoreboard is just wrong because that's how shocked we are. Like seriously, that is absolutely insane. But like real quick, because I want to redeem myself for what I was going to say before about physics. In terms of the laws of physics, Sonic should be like as like strong as Bowser Jr. because you know speed and mass equals velocity and force. So I just want to like say that, but this game is not physically accurate, and henceforth I think that we should boycott everyone. Yeah, but anyway, so yeah. Right now, though, it's going to have to be on Waka and Alan Dis to make the adjustments and to figure out their game plan. A sentence I did not think I was going to be saying for a long time during my life, but here I am. And they got a lot of adjustments to make because that game was rather dominant.
Who here thinks Angie should host more item brackets? I'd like that.
For sure. Yes, right now we can,
silence. Yeah, but going to game 2, this is going to take a bit of setup, of course. Alan and Walker are going to have to talk. We're doing it.
He's trying to kill us. All right.
No, quit that. Quit that. RMA, quit that. RMA. No, Pika, no. Bad. Sit down. What's really funny is I don't even have the water to do this. I don't even have the water to...
That's a lot of hydrates right there.
Because we have to fill up our filter. Gee! We have to fill up.
You guys want hydration? I'll give you some hydration. BRB.
I have to carry for now. Quick jab. That is not as much damage as I thought it would be. That's only 26 damage for that long. That was a while using that jab for. Oh my god. We see Alan is actually going Mario and Waka is going instead Duck Hunt, which is seeming to keep this a lot closer, which is great to see. We of course want to see a game 3. What's a tournament without the game 3s? You see they are holding a bit more of a lead, able to deal with Versa, of course, adaptation, and just the different characters to help them. Also, does anybody else remember the invitational tournament in the beginning of Smash Ultimate? I am going to drink in a bit. I am not drinking right now because I have to refill our water filter.
Okay, I got another glass of water. I'll do the rest of these throughout the block, okay? Because otherwise I'm going to die. Here we go.
I literally do not have the water to do this. But, I do remember that at the invitation, it was MK Leo's Sonic versus Zero's Mario, which I think is really cool. That we're seeing Mario versus Sonic right now. That up smash is gonna take that stock, and we are seeing, of course, the adaptation, like I said, and that gunman coming in clutch real quick. That's pretty cool.
Oh, okay, that's some water right there. What are we looking at? Oh my goodness, these character switch. I've been so busy drowning in my own liquidation. I didn't realize what was going on screen here. We see Waka and Alan Dis switching to characters that, if I'm not wrong, are completely foreign and winning. What?
I mean, I can try and look up some stuff, but
no, that's fine. Like, we see them here now, so we clearly can tell. Yeah, they play these characters, but my God, is this a surprise? Never. Well, maybe not never, but I didn't think that this was going to be their winning strategy. Is Duck Hunt Mario?
I'm going to be completely honest. I forgot there was a losers bracket. I'm like, oh, that's not a lot of people. Oh, that's where they all are.
Gotcha, yeah.
But yeah, that up air is gonna take another stock. And a potential edge guard, but gets knocked back by the can, or just stalling a bit. But we can see Waka might lose the stock in a moment, but still has 3 stocks comfortably. Not comfortably, at 144, not comfortably as sometimes, but
144, that's a big number.
It is. You want to know what's bigger than 144? 145.
45. Oh, okay, Waka. Homie says, you know what? If I'm going out my own way. Takes himself out with the exploding can. Probably didn't mean to do that. Didn't realize that it was going to do the auto detonate sequence that it does from time to time. Either way, that is that stock. Now you can see Alandis and Waka kind of getting creative with their own combos, only for Dezo Twist to miss the edge guard. Never mind. I thought that was going to be a guaranteed one. However, setting yourself up for the back air, it's not going to work out for you on that one. Still, though, you can tell this game's rather close. No, that's a lie. It's not close. I don't know why I said that.
No, it's not close at all. Waka's just kind of vibing, able to do whatever they want right now. Because they are just pretty much 2 fresh stocks.
Simply
even if this was a 1v1 situation, Waka's coming out winning. Unless Dezo just pulls something out suddenly. This is making me want to play Mario Bros. On the Wii.
Heck yeah, man. Oh my god, Alandis is realizing you're going to roll into me. And just look at the game. If you just take a sec, look at that gameplay. All he did was up smash, dash back, up smash, dash back, up smash. And he caught him. So good stuff. Waka, Alandis tying it up in some incredibly unconventional ways. But they
if it ain't sure broke, it up. Don't fix it.
It was not broke. That's for sure. It was broke before, but now it is fixed. You love to see it. So now we are going to see what the adjustments now from Dezo Twist and Versatile are going to be looking like. There's a lot of different things that could be done here, such as, you know, maybe just a stage pick would be enough, staying on one side of the stage, forcing them to come to you, maybe not opting to get, maybe staying a little closer so you don't get team comboed as easily, just something like that. Just these small little things that could help out are going to be very, very important here in this next game. So we honestly just kind of have to wait and see what's in their minds.
Pika saying there's no music again, then getting his ears blasted.
Tough.
I don't know how to commentate with another person. So how you commentate with another person is that it's kind of like a conversation where you go back and forth talking about a topic and you take your turns.
Yes.
And like once one person's done with their statement, we pop it over back to the other person.
Definitely. That is indeed a conversation. Yeah. Without a doubt, that is commentary, but
I would be asking how these matchups would be, but this is a hard thing to ask matchups about because it's more like how aware can you be?
Yeah. No, doubles isn't like, to build off of what you said, because, you know, commentary. Doubles is a very interesting dynamic in it. Oh my god. Okay, that was nearly insane from Versatile. However, Waka not going to jump on that one. Doubles is a very interesting dynamic in the way that in normal one-on-one matchups, it's who can avoid the other person's game plans more. Compared to this mode, where that becomes so much harder that you mostly want to focus on your own game plan. And, you know, it's a matter of who can execute their play faster, more reliably, and better in general. So it's a very different game plan that relies less on adaptation compared to overall concept.
No, I really wanted to play doubles with my friend, and he'd go Lucina, I'd go Marth, and I think it would have been really cool, but I think we never got around to it. Because you could not play in person for a long time. Also, yeah. Slushy, yes, a lot of people say I do sound like Moisture. A lot of people
look like him too.
I have also been told that.
You got the long hair, you got the beard, you got kind of the face shape, you got kind of the eyes. Like it just comes together.
However, my name is not Charlie White. I am Hispanic.
Ooh, and speaking of white, that's going to be a white out F smash coming out from Versatile. F smash will take that stock outs from your boy Waka, but still, this isn't looking bad. Alan Dis, healthiest member on the board right now at 3 stocks. Yep, still alive compared to everyone else who's just a little bit lower.
Waka
but
is
that
not
stock
at 3
matters.
stocks. Alan.
Did I say Waka? Sorry, I meant Alan.
I'm pretty sure you said that. I could.
Either way, he is currently more healthy. That's for sure. And now trying to set up another back.
Not quite, but the can of beans.
The can of beans, man, it's coming into the clutch when you first need it. Ooh, up smash not quite going to feel that out. Alan right now, look at that head. That's a head that's going up.
You just got
Unlike
hit
that stock.
exploded.
And Alan Dis recognizes up smash as a big move, and he realizes and recognizes once again Waka, or excuse me, Dezo, Chris, and Versatile just want to cross him up. So he's just gonna up smash and catch him trying to do that. Very smart strategy.
Alan just kind of throwing out up smash, very good move. Just kind of swinging his head up. But that helmet is definitely gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah, man. It's like imagine if there was like a really big bus, and that bus just like came at you, but it's Mario's head. That's how it feels. Oh, and there it is.
Like we said, that up smash. Yeah, and we can see both of them have a pretty good lead, Alan and Waka, but Dezo and Versa do have a bit of a way to go themselves, and now claiming the lead off taking Waka's stock.
Yeah, actually, that was kind of big.
It's 100% going from the healthiest person to the person in most danger.
Wait, yeah, no, why? How did that was so quick right there. Oh my goodness, this set right now is changing dynamics so quickly if you think about it. Game 1, very green favored. Game 2, very blue favored. Game 3, very blue favored until the very end. They have switched dynamics 4 separate times. That's absolutely insane, man. You see what these players are all capable of when they start getting going. It's a monster piece. It's a masterpiece and a monstrous thing to deal with. I combined those two things together and then I undid it. Look at me, I'm a good commentator.
Well, Dezo lost his stock. This means it's just Waka versus Alan, Waka and Alan versus Versa now, Versatile.
This could
And
be
this is just the 1v2. Granted, it's a Mario
Yeah.
without dead, but it's still even past that.
This could be the 1v1 between could be the 1v1 between Waka and Versatile that Versatile needs to bring this home. He just has to secure the killing blow on old Alan. I don't know, it's going to be very hard to do up there. Not quite, especially on Kalos, this big blue stage. Oh, the down air attempt, however, Waka not able to secure it, getting hit. But wait, is that it?
Very awkward. I know he should be coming back with an air dodge. That down air almost hitting. That forward smash setting him far out. Don't want to get hit right now by anything.
No.
Down
Oh
to
my
almost
God.
hitting itself.
It's so insane. Okay, back air.
Back
Back
air
air, that's
exploding
it.
him.
Oh my god, man. If they manage to do this again after blue team re-secured the lead, this would be crazy. Okay, what's it going to be here? How are you going to get this kill, Versatile? Are you going to be the champ to bring home the biggest upset so far? Because, you know, only 3 sets on stream in so far. But still, what's it going to be? Versatile trying to cover the stage really well. Okay, Waka getting the grab, but not getting the throw. Versatile was mashing for his whole life, man. What's it gonna be?
I'm just on the edge of my
No.
seat. That forward throw, trying to send out the can, trying to get something started, an edge guard, anything right now. Trying to end this, a forward tilt and send him right back off stage. A very predictable recovery. Sending him off. That shield almost coming off.
Oh my god, that was nearly it with the can. Oh my god, he over-dedicated, but he gets out of it. And that is the back air. Alan, Dis, and Waka managed not to get upset. The back air to seal the boot. They do not lose. Oh my god, still that set changed dynamic literally 6.5 times. I've never seen a set in doubles as close as that one. What amazing plays from everyone. I told you guys, Versatile knew what he was doing. I told you he was sick. Look at that play. He's dope. Good stuff to both competitors. In the end, someone's going to win, and that someone is going to be the blue team. You love to see it. What a good set, man. That's one I think I'm gonna remember for a little bit here. Is that one? That was a very, very good set. I might even study it for myself because locals are finally coming back here, and me and my buddy are inching doubles. So here we go. But yeah, just really, really good set that was.
Fix my mouse sensitivity right now because it is.
It's being, yeah, gotcha.
It's kind of wild right now.
Mm-hmm.
I got a new
Alright,
mouse recently, so.
Oh, nice. Nice, brother.
It's the Hero G50. It's just G502 Hero Logitech.
Nice. So then I believe our next, I believe the next people that we're going to be seeing on stream. Okay, so there's two sets on. Okay, so we're going to see Beast Mode Paul and Slushy V1, who we saw earlier. Well, it was the first set that we did see. It's going to be them versus SkyJ and Johnny. This is a good set. This is to determine who's going to fight to make it into top 8 winner side. So this is basically loser gets guaranteed 13th, if I'm not mistaken. It's between SkyJ and Johnny. SkyJ, of course, very well known in Cineroar. I'm pretty sure he's a buddy of Meister. Johnny, don't completely know, but obviously he's going to be probably pretty good. Versus Beast Mode Paul, of course, the renowned and pragmatic hero himself, and Slushy. So we're basically getting
on screen.
If you think about it, we're getting an all heavy match here. Kind of.
Mostly.
Kind of. We're gonna run with it though. But yeah, so this is gonna be very interesting to see because these are two teams that are very evenly matched. It's gonna be very.
And still
nice,
have not taken a hit yet. Now they have. They finally took their first few hits, but
damage minimal.
Still just kind of demanding, and I see a lot of spinning attacks. The only person lacking a spinning attack would actually have to be Beast Mode.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, we're seeing some very, very good games right now, and that's going to be the F Smash. Does it end? So these are probably the competitors in this tournament, at least on stream so far, who are the most evenly matched. Probably going to mean we're going to get a very, very good and even set here, where you can look at this and say, this is a good set. Right now, that's what we're seeing. Both competitors, both teams, rather even. However, as you can tell, SkyJ holding on just a little bit longer than everyone else. Could die to that back air, but no, Slushy kind of letting him get back for free, but obviously Beast Mode Paul can return the favor, takes out Johnny on that left wing.
Her dog. Anyway, zooming right on out of there. Johnny about to rob off Slushy's stock. It's just a lot of weird interactions that I would not expect to see. And SkyJ accidentally actually grabbing his own teammate.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a lot of explosive moves. You kind of just gotta see what's most explosive.
They are big.
With big characters, you are gonna eventually hit your opponent with big hitboxes, and we can see that quite a bit.
They are. There's some pretty big moves, that's for sure.
Oh, and Johnny already died. Wow. Slushy and Beast Mode are much more in the lead than I thought.
Wait, yeah, no, I didn't notice that. That was his last stock? Oh my god! These men are on fire. Red team right now trying to take the red out of the blue team. Red means blood, of course, for all of our non-PG and G-rated viewers. As you can tell, it's snowballing just a little bit. The blue is able to close the beating using that double side B hitbox to take. Wait, Slushy's out.
He was supposed to die.
Wait,
but this is still Beast Mode at like very low
Beast Mode
percent.
Paul's very good. Yes, he can definitely clutch this guy out, but it's going to be hard against these two big, strong boys. But
that's a stock.
That's a
stock. And now Big Monkey versus Magic Sword Man. Let's see who wins. Good forward air, trying to send out a rocket.
Oh,
no
is
test.
Is
he gonna make it back? Oh, he makes it back. No pivot.
Could have been huge, but it was not. Instead, that back air is going to be huger. Not huge enough to do the stock, but the forward air will do it. Beast Mode Paul gets the stock, does the 2v1, and clutches out game number 1. What play! You look at that gameplay, you know he understands 2v1 situations. You just got to keep your opponents split up, on the other end of the blast zones until you can whittle them down and kill them. That's exactly what he did, and he did it to perfection. To absolute perfection, man. See, look at that replay. You see, probably, maybe wouldn't have made it back there, but either way, hero forward air is quite large, and it'll do you in. Good place.
Big move.
It's quite big.
Indeed.
There's a lot of really big forward airs in this game.
There are.
There's a lot of them. Yeah. There's a lot of them. There's a lot. Either way, it looks like we're gonna run it back. Oh, maybe not. Okay, we are going to run it back here. Town and City is the stage still opted for by SkyJ and Johnny. Okay, yeah. Okay, it is. I think that's overall.
Question. Does this happen to you where you try and do like a pivot grab and you just end up doing pivot F smash? Or something like that?
No, I get that sometimes. Why?
Why does that happen?
I think that there's just a possibility that the ZL button will input smash attacks. I've had that with up smash, had that with down smash, had it a bunch. Weird.
It's so weird. Two monkeys just spot dodging in the corner.
We'll have to see. DK does such a funny face when he spot dodges. I'm a big fan of DK spot dodge face.
DK and DDD have some of the funniest expressions, I swear.
Yeah. I'm a big DK expression enjoyer, you know? I'm a big DK expression enjoyer. Ooh, that's dash attack, not sealing that yet.
No succession on the, I think what it's called, the Alolan Whip.
Ooh.
And that order, yep, that's taking that stuff. Is that, it's side B. Is that not Alolan Whip, or?
Yep, side B is indeed the Alolan Whip. Because, you know, whip. It makes sense, does it not?
Okay.
That's the forward air. Oh my, okay. Beast Mode saying, I'm fine to hit everyone. Takes that stock off of Johnny with kaboom in quite an explosive fashion, I'd say. Might look like Johnny knows. Actually, Beast Mode opting not to mash so that he can still survive another day, only to kill his teammate. Okay, bit of collateral damage, taking out the wrong target monkey. Unfortunately, for Ray, like they're still got that fighting chance. It's looking less and less big as the stocks for the red team start to dwindle, only for the clutch whack.
Monkey gone?
That's like a
Monkey dead?
That's so low. Hold on.
What percent was he at? He died at 13? That's such a low percent chance. Like,
low percent chance.
That's probably gonna cost them the game. That's probably gonna cost them the game.
It could cost them the set if they keep running with this lead that they've got. You know, with the healthy Beast Mode Paul right now and the non-healthy Johnny, this is looking quite well for the red team here. Yep, simple share stock.
To take his first stop.
Oh, and that's yep, that's it.
Cat went to sleep. No tech.
That's it. Just like that, Beast Mode Paul and Slushy, with the help from a whack, with the help from a very smart snooze bait that came out there that I don't think anyone caught besides me from Beast Mode Paul, they will win 2-0.
Yeah, I saw the snooze.
That was genius. Genius snooze bait. Very nice plays coming out from them. Very well-earned victory as well. I said that was going to be one of the most even sets of the entire tournament, and I think I was right. We saw each of them get really, really close, and if it weren't for that whack, that would have been a completely last stock, last hit game, as the former was. But either way, one person loses and one person wins, as is everything in life and existence. Beast Mode Paul and Slushy will move on to top 8 winners contender. So here we go. That was a very, very solid round. I think that was a good set. I still think, you know, Versatile Dezo probably had a more explosive one there. But either way, made for some entertaining sets. Everyone played quite well. It's a good time. And then next up, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to be looking at Super Striker, as well as Blue Jay. So the double Sonic, I think, versus Akela and Solviox. Two tags that I don't completely recognize. but I recognize the former. Of course, Super Striker, Blue Jay, very blue Sonic mains. They spin. And as we've seen in the Dezo set, as the Dezo Versatile set, spinning in doubles is pretty good. It's pretty good. So I cannot wait to see what we see here from both very high-level competitors, as well as, you know, Super Striker being the first in being the #1 player in Belgium, if I'm not wrong.
Nice. My hands feel pretty grimy. I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'm gonna be right back.
All right. Yeah, Slushy, you guys are back on stream, or you guys were back on stream there. You guys, you know, that's what happens when you make the run, right? You're gonna be on that stream. So I'm not completely sure who Akela and Solviox play, because it doesn't display it here in this whole thing, but they did get the upset on Desmona and Jupi 2-1. Two very nice players, if I'm not mistaken. Jupi, or I'm thinking of Juanpi, but Desmona definitely is a good Steve. He's gotten a bunch of really solid wins. I think he beat Leon as of recent, probably Mr. E as well. So just like solid players. So if these guys, Akela and Solviox, are able to get that kind of win, you know they're going to be tight. Can't wait to see their gameplay here.
I'd like to speak of something. I got a snake amoeba. Oh, look at him.
That's pretty cool.
I'm sorry, I'm very excited about amiibos. I just like them a lot.
They look nice. They're dope. They look nice, dude. Yeah.
I've already failed to train him, so I have to restart him already. He became a very scrapping sort of snake. He doesn't like explosives. He got C4 into up till one time.
Oh yeah, wow, that's pretty hype right there. Let's go, Snake Amiibo. Based. Hey, I'm double vaccinated, okay? I used to have this bit where I'll explain it later off cam. But I swear I'm double vaccinated. And we're online, so it's, yeah. But anyway, looks like games are going to be going underway. Double Sonic, yeah. Blue Jay and Super Striker versus Akela and Solviox. Clearly, they are rocking that DDD and Dark Samus. Let's get it, folks.
If you're not vaccinated, cringe. That is all. Wait, Double Sonic versus DDD, which is one of my favorite characters in this game. Not to fight against, but it's just as a character. And Dark Samus.
Dark Samus. Very potent character. Charge shot being... Alright, Twitch chat, I'm gonna say a hot take. I'm not saying it to be that guy who's like, oh, hot take this, hot take that. But I'm just, because it's true. Charge shot's the best projectile in the game. Other than Pac-Man, Hydrant, and maybe Bonus Fruit. But other than that, best projectile in the game. Name something better. Yep. Very good projectile.
Doesn't Mewtwo Shadow Ball do the same exact thing?
It does, but it has this little stagger thing on an animation on it, making it slower. And it also doesn't have as much hit stun, so you can't confirm to it as well. Insane move, and yeah. But either way, it's been a decent factory here. Enma. I'm not entirely sure who's who. I'm gonna just call them by their names right now. Enma using the projectile pretty well in this game right now.
I think Super Striker is the Black Sonic because Blue Jay. It would make sense if Blue Jay was
like the
playing
other team.
Blue Sonic.
Yeah, no. Cope Better is definitely
on the other team. Yeah, I don't know who's who either.
Yeah, no. Cope Better is definitely Super Striker. I follow him on Twitter. That's without a doubt Super Striker.
I would think Blue Jay would be a Blue Sonic.
You'd think so, but I guess not. Sonic mains, man.
Sonic mains, am I right?
Very, very Sonic-esque mains.
I stare straight at the camera with a dead look, but we are on camera.
Not at the moment, no.
No. Yeah, that DDD inhale. I'm calling it the other name.
What name? The suck? You can say that.
It's the suck. I'm saying it because I feel like Pika would lose his mind just laughing at
It would be quite funny.
I think DDD up tilt is a really good move. Also, that was a really that stock was robbed. Super Striker's stock was just deleted because he got sucked and got tough staged. Got shot under the in that pocket of PS2, and he just lost his stock. If he does it again, then that's just another stock gone.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean,
I'm not gonna lie, this makes me want to play doubles.
I believe that. I mean, doubles is a good format. And right now, it's looking like Enma's trying to go deep against Mr. 0-2 Blue Jay. I think that's Blue Jay. Mr. 0-2 Blue Jay there. Gonna have to try very hard, but not quite gonna find that bone as the Sonics continue to hold center stage, which, as you can tell, is fine with the red team. They're okay. They're okay to have Zerg there, or Zerg just planted firmly in the center stage for Enma to use charge shot combo. That's been working well so far.
Do you think doubles would be as popular if Smash GG didn't have it set up?
Would it be as popular? Probably not. Then you'd have to manually run it, and it would be significantly worse. Oh,
That was a good up tilt.
That's
That
it.
might be a forwarder, but not quite.
Enma right now playing as well.
Get your jump.
Oh man, that dash attack was a little bit late. Allowed for the Super Striker the time to true dodge there. Oh, up smash, not quite. Low profile on up smash without command. This is competition right here. Oh my goodness, but that back air sinks them right into that blast zone, and no 2v1 comeback for our friend Enma here. They have successfully brought it back into their favor as the Sonics do their little dances and get game number 1. Good showing. Very strong.
Very good ending though. It was very close.
Yeah, no, he brought it back, definitely. They were all neck and neck. Akela and Solviox definitely had a game plan in mind of planting whichever one the DDD is, I'm sorry, in the center of the stage and allowing whichever one the Dark Samus was to combo into them. You saw that a lot with, the DDD up tilt, the charge shots, the confirms with the down Bs. You just saw a clear game plan. And that's what doubles is about. You want to have a clear game plan in mind that isn't just I'm going to adapt to my opponent, because that's not going to work. Very smart plays from some very smart players across the board.
And we're already seeing them split up into their separate 1v1 groups, waiting to just get their moments to hit each other, taking their time with the small amount of damage that they can get. Suck or inhale, whatever we shall call it, forward air, and just kind of swapping out opponents, kind of getting whatever damage you can. At this point, you have to, it's the name of the game, just hit people and don't get hit.
Yeah, that is the name of the game. Trademark. Speaking of trademark right now, those trademark charge shots, of course, coming out from Emna on the other side of the stage, proving ever so effective. Able to keep this percentage, but no leads. It's basically completely even other than the pocket change that we see. And thanks to Enma, as well as DDD just being okay to go in close and to get that damage, it's working out well. This strategy is going to continue to repeat, I assume, as neither team is needing to change things up. Ooh, that up smash, when you do it in Zerg, successfully anti-airs him.
And the Goro coming out. Sonic not actually getting away. He dash attacked pretty early, forcing him to deal with his end lag. His dash attack is pretty laggy, as you consider. It's side B and down B are just better moves overall.
Definitely agree with you on that one.
Better moves to get in with. And that is a Goro ledge. Not something you want to deal with as any character, but another catching him on the air dodge. That is taking a stock. The first one, actually.
And that's going to be the up B as well. Sorry, that's from being hydrated for so long earlier. Right now, both players just okay to play their little footsies games. No one's really dedicating to anything, understanding that they don't really have to in this matchup and on this stage with these characters. They just stay careful and they're throwing out those down airs and those nairs, just trying to space away from their opponents.
Oh, I did learn something about Gordo. If you ever hit it back at DDD, it will always like track back to him.
Really?
It's such a weird thing, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what I read. Anyway, like, if you hit it back, like, it'll always just, like, for some reason, just go back through.
Oh, that down air, that down air did pop him. Yeah, Enmo with a bit of a team kill there. However, despite that, still heavily in the lead is the yellow team. You can see that's a full stock as well as a nice 77.7 lead that they've got right now. Yellow team, I don't know completely what they changed, because I don't know if they completely changed anything, but it's working. It's working in their favor.
I just remembered Kazuya's his reflector.
Yes, it has the ability to kill anything at 0, basically.
Yeah, I just remembered that being a thing, and I'm just like, that's so disgusting.
It is a very solid tool, such as that nair that Enma threw out.
It kind of makes me think he might win like the Samus matchup. Like, it seems like a possible thing that he can win this matchup.
I don't know about that.
Because if you can consistently like input that and like know and react to your opponent's projectiles, like
yeah,
they're just getting knocked back faster than you can deal with.
You're right, but the problem is Samus can bait it really easily. You know, just charge shot, cancel, land on ground, grab, and then do like all that percent and then go for the ledge trap, right? So it's a mind game, but it's definitely a solid game plan for Kazuya's to use in the Dark Samus matchup.
Oh! Super arming right through the screen, and I can see that. Also, trying to just, it's kind of weird to consider, like, to see that DDD up B has like super armor, even though it's like the thing that's been in the game since like day one. It's still such a weird thing to me.
Fair enough. That was me with DDD Inhale when it was first in the game, because that move did not used to be a reflector. That move was not a reflector in Smash 4. I remember, I think it was a person who shall not be named tweeted out, "Why does DDD have this? He didn't need this," and everyone just laughed really bad about it. And yeah, it's just kind of a niche move now. Pretty funny. Shout out to DDD.
Yeah, I mean, it feels better than it's a reflector, but I'm surprised they didn't make it work like in previous, where he like hail.
This is very successful nair. Very successful nair there, coming out from Zurge, able to get that kill. Now, yeah, just gotta close it out. Not get 2v1 by, of course, Mr. Cope. Yeah, timer could be a non-factor, but I don't know if they're playing for it. You just kind of see, you know, a Zurge, that Bastion, standing in front of Enma, just, you know, daring, hey, approach me, I'll come at you, I'll hit you, and just being okay to keep that same game plan in mind. The Fat Penguin Man is not gonna go down. Is that?
Yeah, just one bad move on that shield, nearly got him killed. That is terrifying. And trying to get the forward smash again, but that up tilt coming in real quick. That move is so. I'm actually gonna look up what frame that move is. Kind of curious.
For sure, brother.
But
yeah,
DDD.
You're looking at a 1-1 game right now between Akela and Sol Viox versus Super Striker and Blue Jay. Like we established before, this is the team that beat Desmona. They are more than capable of winning this set right now. It's going to be very interesting to see how they intend to do it, if they intend to do it, because now you've let Super Striker and Blue Jay have their counter pick. which can be a very, very difficult time. So what frame is that move, Jockey?
7.
Frame 7? Okay. I
Yep.
thought it was faster.
Sorry, I was looking at my phone because messages. Yeah, that move is frame 7, and that is terrifying. Because it works as, it's not a great anti-air, but it works as a one.
For sure. So here we go. Game number 3. This is going to determine the set versus of Akela and Solvia. Super Striker and Blue Jay. FD and counter picks. Let's get it. What do you think we're going to see from this match, Chalky?
Well, with no flats, it's gonna have to be harder for Enma or Akela and Solviox to play around them, try and force different interactions with them. But it may also lead us better time for Super Fox or Super Striker and Blue Jay. However, we can already see that they lost their stocks.
Wow. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, Super Striker's already lost his stock, but Akela and Solviox are already nearly 100%, and that is Zerge's stock gone. So it's just a matter of time before we see either Super Striker's stock gone or Enma's stock gone. And instead, it is Blue Jays. I bet. Not Super Strikers. God, Susan is so annoying.
Yeah, it's hard to tell which is which, right?
Yeah. That's not it. I don't mean that. I mean, they are. You know what I mean.
Of course.
And you can see Zerge is just kind of waiting his time, waiting to get back on stage, taking his time. As anyone should. And back air into back air, not a fun thing to do with super homing through the string, a nair. No. But catching and landing with the inhale, very well done.
Good inhale on that part. And you see now, that's an interesting game plan coming up from Zerge. Like you said, just kind of inhaling him. You know? Not really throwing him, just sucking him
Theoretically, it removes one of the players from the board, but it also removes you from the board, forcing the one who went directly on the sword. But Enma taking Blue Jay's second stock.
Oh boy, that's important. This could be big for this team comp.
We see a max rage DDD on the board, but that DDD will die very quickly.
Yeah, that's commentator's curse as hell right there, brother. Oh boy.
It is.
It truly is. And yep, that's going to be the inhale once again into the back air setup. Alright, clearly Zerge is thinking about some things with this inhale that we are not. It's a good way to stop Sonic from approaching you, makes it difficult for him to space and to land on you from the air. Human error is quite inevitable. That's exactly what Zerge is looking to exploit. That's what everyone should exploit. Here we go now. This ledge trap, this edge guard immediately reversal with both Sonics make it back to stage.
Yeah, that back there, trading with what looked like a nair. And Enma, both of these players are actually playing pretty heavy characters, all things considered. And they are going to be living quite a while now that I realized it.
Yeah, they probably are going to be surviving for a decent bit of time here. It's going to have to be how decent, right? Only that decent. That's the stock. That is the last stock situation now put into effect. With one team clearly more green than the other.
Yeah, but as time goes on, as they keep living, they're going to start doing on more damage as they live, and this may be their game to take a charged rocket hammer prepared to hit, just waiting for his moment, but instead gets knocked out of it. Actually does stop doing damage at 100%. And that star killing, that is a picture you should have.
Dude, imagine using your teammate as a projectile and just throwing them at your opponents. Akello and Solviox don't have to. That's the game. Yeah, that's the set. Good stuff. Getting that upset in a rather consistent and calculated way. That's what this team does, and that's what they did just now in front of our eyes. good stuff. You love to see it. Real quick, while we're on intermission, I would like to bring something up to the chat. That Pika tweeted at me, at Kodra, you good? And then showed the static of me looking like missing no. I would like chat to pick my response to what I'm going to say. Chat, make it something very quirky as my response to this tweet.
Pika, you're not allowed to respond.
Honestly, I'll allow it. If Pika says it first, I'll give it to him. 28 people in the chat, many of whom are lurkers, which is of course very blessed, very understandable, very based. Anything? You guys have anything quirky to say? Because if not, I'm just gonna have to say my own thing here. Also, we got Beast Mode Paul back on the stream. Look at that, everybody! Beast Mode Paul and Slushy once again here with us. It's going to be them versus Lazy Zach and Jaja. Quirky to say? God. If that's really what you want me to say, fine. I had a much better joke. I was just gonna say, I am not on this plane of existence right now, but I guess we can do that instead. Sweet Lou also tweeted at me and said, hey, at Kodra, I don't want to imagine a giant bus. Scary. So I'm going to reply to that with, we attract what we fear. We do. But yeah, so this is going to be another nice set here. We talked about how the former set was very... Oh, it's happening again. Was very, very even. This one's going to be no exception. Once again, it's going to be... once again, this is going to be very, very close of a set. And it's going to be a very interesting one to see how, once again, these game plans switch up and adapt. We've seen a lot of Sonic here, but we haven't seen Sonic Kirby versus one of the only characters, if I'm not mistaken, the only true character that can match Sonic's speed in Accelerado Hero. That's going to be very, very cool to see how Beast Mode Paul is going to illustrate himself in that way. Also, wait, don't say quirky, say the last thing. This man quality is degrading at the same pace as everything at the end of time. Your face cam is like an AI slowly forgetting how to make a human face. 28 seconds. I don't know what's happening. This doesn't happen very often, or at all. Like, I don't know. I might just have to get a new webcam, dude.
I'm really hyped for Summit 3 right now. Like, I'm just looking at the page, I'm just like, ooh.
Alright, I just did the refresh thingy. That should hopefully fix it up just a little bit, I hope. If not, then we might just be damned with this for a very long time.
Ooh, actually, who wants to hear the voting so far for, what's it called?
Blue Ball 1 and Blue Ball 2. Good names.
For Summit. Who wants to hear the voting so far? Literally, I hear one yes and I'm doing it.
Sure, let's hear about the voting.
Alright, so first in 26,500 votes, Aaron. Second place with 8,000 votes, Skittles. Third place with 8,000 votes, Void. 5,700 votes, Larry Lur. 5,400 votes, Chag. 5,200 votes, Light.
Light?
Waddy with Light. Harris Ramirez.
Oh my god. If he doesn't get in, that's a tragedy, dude.
Hungry Box with 4,500. Waddy with 5,107. Leon, I want to see Leon, honestly, because he's been doing very well offline, and I want to see how he does against these top players. And he's actually in 15th with 3,400. The 3 players destined to be eliminated because they're going off the top 20 people. Bottom 3 players to be eliminated are Captain L, which is 1,800, Ned with 1,400, and T3 Dom with 1,000.
Yeah.
The invited players so far list as Spargo, Zach Ray, Ken, the Sonic player, Jabuzz, Darkwizzy, MK Leo, Mars, Tweak, and Meister.
Very solid players and very solid lineup, but also a very solid lineup and players here to come back to the match at hand with what we're seeing here. These guys like aforementioned, very even, and the blue balls cannot be denied. So Jadra and Zach are doing a good job of keeping this lead in their favor, whether it be percentages or whether it be stocks. Right now, it is stocks. You're going to see Zach being that stock tank, running around the stage, making himself incredibly difficult to hit, and having lots of success with it. And actually, J-Drop getting around the magic burst. That's not something you see every day.